What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to South Sound Snakes. This is Travis. Hey, third clutch is what we're talking about on this video. My third clutch pipped. They were supposed to hatch on Tuesday of this week. However, two of them pipped early, and therefore I will end up cutting them. So just wanted to show you the dad. Again, the clutch was a albino pastel yellow belly to a pastel 100% het pied. So double hets here, super pastels, pastel yellow bellies, all those combos. They will all be 100% het albino and 50% het pied. So let's go ahead and get the clutch out and start cutting these eggs. See you soon. Alright guys, clutch number 3. So 2 of them have pipped. I'm going to go ahead and cut 5 of the eggs. There's 2 that still look like they need some time. Egg number 2 and 4. Might cut 4, but I'm going to leave 2 in there for a couple more days and just see. It's kind of interesting because this one doesn't, when I candle it, doesn't seem like it has an actual snake in there, even though it has still strong veins. So sometimes they're hard to see when candling. They're sitting at the bottom, but I'm just going to leave this one alone for sure. Possibly cut that one. But 1, 3, 5, 6, and 7 I'm going to cut for sure. These 2 have pipped, 1 and 3. So let me get my gloves on, grab my scissors, and get to cutting some eggs. Be right back. Alright guys, got my gloves on, have my scissors. So again, we're going to cut 1, 3, 5, 6, and 7. Possibly cut 4, but I'm going to leave number 2 in the incubator uncut, untouched for another couple of days. They're not due to 57 days is Tuesday. However, when at least 2 have pipped, I try to then cut the rest, but this one still is questionable. It developed a little bit of mold in the process. Still has strong veins, but it's just hard to see if there's a snake in there, which is kind of strange. So I'm gonna leave this one alone until probably Tuesday, unless something happens and it either gets worse or a snake is in there and it pips. So anyway, here we go. I know that there's been some people that have been anticipating this clutch. Same with me. So we're gonna go ahead and push that head back in. Again, I can get super pastels, pastel yellow bellies, pastels, yellow bellies, and normals. All will be 100% het albino and 50% het for pied. So this looks like either a normal or yellow belly. I will see once it comes out of the egg which one it is. Let's go ahead and move to number 1, since that's the second one that pipped. It had 2 openings on the egg, and this one looked like it was a pastel when its head was out, but we will see. Alright, that looks like it could be a pastel yellow belly. So Again, I won't know if they're yellow belly unless it's really evident until they come out of the egg. Alright, number 5. See what is in this one. And that looks like another pastel yellow belly. So pastel for sure. It's lighter than the other ones, so it could be super pastel, but again, I'll wait to make that call once it comes out of the egg. Alright, number 7. Another pastel. These are very interesting. Have a lot of kind of pink hues on the sides of them. I don't know if that's the albino that is coming through, if that's the yellow belly, because I don't believe this one's a super pastel, just a pastel, where this one has a lot more blushing and is lighter, so this one's probably a super pastel. Could be super pastel yellow belly, but very interesting. So once they come out and have their first shed, we will go ahead and all see together. I also have my first and second clutch. They've all shed out. I will show you those at the end of the video, as well as some footage of the last reptile show that I was at. It was the Seattle Metro Reptile Show at the Monroe at the Evergreen State Fairgrounds. So it was great to see some people that follow me on my channel, and they are also anticipating this clutch. All right. Let me just I believe that it's alive. Huh. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's alive. It wasn't moving there for a second. It kind of concerned me a little bit, the way it was shaped, but it looks like another normal or possibly yellow belly. So, all right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut egg number 4. That also developed some mold on it. I cleaned them through the stages to make sure that the mold didn't spread and get worse, but this one has a snake in it for sure. Again, this one it's hard to see with candling them, but the egg's still pretty full, so I'm gonna make sure to wait for sure on that one. So here we go, egg number 4. Let's see what is in here. Alright, that looks for sure like it's a pastel yellow belly. Could be a super pastel yellow belly, which is great. Just make sure that yep, it's alive. So awesome. You always get a little concerned when eggs mold on you, but that one looks incredible. So definitely a pastel yellow belly, most likely super pastel yellow belly. Again, probably a super pastel, could be just a pastel yellow belly. This, I'm looking at the side here, looks like yellow belly, so probably a pastel yellow belly. Could be a normal or a yellow belly, normal or yellow belly, pastel. I'll have to wait and see if that's has yellow belly in it, and then I'm gonna wait on this one. So anyway, guys, great clutch. Again, they're all 100% het albino and 50% het pied. You're should be able to see the pied markers pretty easily, but those aren't a guarantee that they have the pied gene. So in my opinion, it increases the chances when you see the pied markers, but it's still going to be 50% het. So anyway, hey, thanks for watching, guys. Again, I'll show you at the end of this my first and second clutch that have shed out, and some footage of the Seattle Metro Expo at the Evergreen State Fairgrounds. Take care. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Over here is, get in here, this is one, this is from clutch number 1. Again, I was going for some super fires. It was a firefly to a fire, and I got 2 fireflies and 2 pastels. The mom is 100% het orange ghost, so all of them are 50% het orange ghost. So I have them separated only because that one and this one right here, they have both eaten 2 meals already. So once they've eaten a meal, I separate them and put them in their own tub. The rest of them, the other 2, they have not eaten yet. But once they shed out, I put them in a different tub. I leave them in the incubator until they shed. And then I put them in a separate tub. And then none of the clutch has eaten from these guys. This is the second clutch. None of these guys have eaten from the second clutch. And I got one. This clutch was a Killer Blast to a what I was thinking was a normal. I always had a question mark by her because I didn't know if there was something else going on. So a Killer Blast is a super pastel pinstripe and then a normal. So I crushed the odds on this because I got 4 Lemon Blasts, and as if you watched that video, you saw that I got bit about 4 or 5 times, and since then I've got bit at least 5 times. They're pretty feisty. And then I got this, what I believe is a super pastel, which is kind of crazy because it must just be a really nice pastel, because unless there's pastel in the mom, which again, she doesn't look pastel, she looks more inchy-ish, but man, the head on this one is just super bright and a lot of blushing throughout, so it's hard to believe it's just a pastel, but it very well could be. I believe this is a female, so I'm gonna hold her back probably and, you know, see if there's anything going on there. But anyway, just wanted to update you guys on clutch number 1 and 2, and I will update you as soon as clutch 3 gets out of the eggs and has shed. Stay tuned for the footage from the Seattle Metro Breeders' Expo. Hey guys, it's Travis with South Sound Snakes. Just coming to you from the Seattle Metro Reptile Show at the Evergreen State Fairgrounds. So it's just gonna go in. I'm helping out Mike with Ball Python Boulevards, and we will see how this show goes. Talk to you later. Alright guys, just got the camera charged back up, so looking around the show, nice and packed. Hopefully I will have a chance to continue my walk around. Come over on this side, here we got a nice mascot, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle.
Dream